Hello and welcome to Dota Kingdom's complete beginner's guide to Dota 2. My name is Nat and the purpose of the following videos is to introduce you to the wonderful game of Dota. The initial aim of this series is to serve as an introduction and tutorial to the game, whether you're here as a potential player, interested in finding out about what's looking up at your friends all night, or here after hearing about the game's impact on the new world of esports. I hope these videos will serve your needs. This series will be split into multiple small chunks, allowing you to directly access what information you are acquiring. While it is advised that you follow them in order, if you have any previous experience with the game, then you have the opportunity to easily navigate to what information you desire. It is also advised that you play as you follow the series. There is nothing like getting real experience, and it will solidify your learning. So let's get to it. The name Dota stands for Defense of the Ancients. It follows two main genres, MOBA, which stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena, and ARTS, which stands for Action Real-Time Strategy. In essence, it is a top-down, third-person action game that pits a team of 5 players against an opposing team of 5 players. Dota started life as a mod for the popular PC strategy Warcraft 3. After many years of success and expansion, the developers of the mod were taken on by the company Valve to produce a visually and mechanically improved standalone version. This opened the game to a new audience. Its widely accessible free-to-play model has attracted around 8 million regular players and has produced a heavily community-driven environment. But how do you get access to this game? If you already have it installed, it may be beneficial to move on to the next video. As was mentioned before, Dota 2 is produced by Valve. It is thus only available by the Steam marketplace, which is in turn owned by Valve. Steam is a PC platform selling a variety of major titles and indie games, and is itself free to download too. Dota 2 can be found here under the section labelled Free to Play. It is as simple as clicking download and Steam will automatically sort the rest out for you. It is important to note the minimum specifications listed at the bottom of the Dota 2 entry page, especially if you run on internet with restricted data caps. This game is fairly large and is consistently updated. Once the download is complete, you will find the game listed in your Steam library and a shortcut placed on your desktop. You open the game like you would any other program. Once the game is loaded to the main menu, you will likely be presented with a series of welcoming messages advising you to complete the tutorial. It is advised that you do attempt the tutorial, but many of the points it makes will be covered in more detail later in these videos. Before concluding this first video, I will go over the main menu that you see here. The Today tab is the news section of the game menu. Information regarding updates and patch notes will be posted here regularly. The Store tab is where in-game items are sold. Most things sold here are purely cosmetic. You can also buy tournament tickets. These allow you to watch professional games within the game client rather than through Twitch or any other broadcasting service. Most tickets come with cosmetics and will boost the prize pool of the tournament. It is worth noting nothing sold in the game will impact gameplay. Dota has no pay-to-win mechanic at all, and all heroes are available to play from the start. Within the Store tab, you can also sort through what cosmetics you yourself own. You can earn cosmetic items passively by playing the game as well as buying them. I'll go into cosmetics in further detail in another video. The Play tab, as the name suggests, is where you start a game. There are public games, ranked games, and games with bots where you can practice versus a computer. You can also replay any tutorials here. Ranked games are only available after you have played a certain amount of generic public games. The Watch tab is where you can spectate games. You can jump into a game being played by other random people, or you can find live professional games. Some professional games will require a ticket bought from the store in order to watch them within the game client. The Learn tab is where you can look up in-game information about the heroes and items. This will provide you with numerical information and some of the lore behind them. And finally, there is the Community tab, where you can manage any teams or clans that you are a part of. You can also access fantasy leagues here that also operate in a similar fashion to fantasy leagues in other sports. Well, that's it for our introduction video. Join me in the next episode where we'll begin exploring the full extent of the gameplay, starting from some of the basics of movement and hotkeys, through to advanced micromanagement and aggro switching. Until next time, thank you for watching.